Welcome to the STRIVECast.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's season 7, episode 37.
Woo!
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have done great work. Noel,
Uh,
you want to kick off the intros?
yeah, NPT. I'm
Love
Jeff.
it. Jeff. Ryan,
And
introduce
I am
yourself.
Ryan, the sound and video engineer, also helping direct traffic today, as we don't have like
And
even Pete and Alex and producer Whitney here.
true.
So,
It's true. We are missing some of our famous podcast co-hosts, but that is okay. We are still doing great. And I
mhm.
am Kate. Okay. Let's get started. No, Jeff, you want to take us to break?
We'll be right back.
Okay. We are back, and this time we are going to be doing a most likely to. So how this will work is I will give a scenario and we will all decide out of the four of us, so me, Noel, Jeff, and Ryan, who is the most likely to do this thing. Does that sound
Mhm.
fun? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. First up, which person on this podcast is most likely to go to the Olympics?
Hmm.
What do we think?
oh, Caroline Cole
Who on this podcast though? So
Hmm.
me, you, Jeff, and Ryan. You have to pick one of the four of us.
for you.
Oh, wow. Why do you think I would go to the Olympics?
I can see you doing races and stuff.
Okay, all right. Ryan, who are you gonna vote
I
for?
say Noel, and you're part of the
Noel?
Special Olympics, like seasonal games.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's true. Jeff, who you voting for?
Brian.
Okay.
Why Ryan?
Um, probably because he's the fastest.
Think I'm that fast?
I mean, I mean, fast.
Nope.
Ryan is fast. Okay, that's a good one. I'm gonna pick Noel also because he did the Special Olympics. Okay, nice one. You guys ready for the next one?
Yeah,
Okay. Which person on this podcast is most likely to be the first one to sign up for karaoke night? Jeff, who do you
Oh,
think?
um,
Who's signing up?
probably no.
Okay, why Noel?
I think he's funny.
He is funny. It's true. Okay. Ryan, what about you?
I say Noel too because he likes to sing.
It's true. Noel, who are you voting for?
You,
Why me?
because you have a beautiful.
That's very kind of you. I don't know if I've ever sung in the past decade, but I appreciate that. Noel, I'm gonna vote for you because of your performance at Stripe Rocks. It was wonderful, and I feel like you would sign up for some karaoke. All
Yeah.
right, next up, which person on this podcast is most likely to have their own reality TV show? Have you guys watched any reality TV lately?
Mm-mm.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, well, some good examples would be like the Kardashians show or something like that, something silly.
Fear, fear factor.
Yes. Okay, so who out of the four of us is most likely to be on have their own reality show? Jeff, you're up.
I pick him.
What did you say, Noel?
I pick Jeff.
Jeff? Why Jeff?
Big because I can see him on a reality show.
Okay. Jeff, who are you gonna pick?
Brian.
Why Ryan?
Uh, because he's so kind.
Oh,
That's very nice. Okay, Ryan, who are you picking?
probably you, Kate.
Why's that?
Um, I don't know. I think you probably be good at bringing awareness on something.
Okay, thanks. All right, I'm gonna pick Jeff because I feel like Jeff would tell some good stories on his reality TV show. Okay, next up, which person on this podcast would be most likely to become a millionaire? It's
Oh,
a lot of money. All right, Noel, who do you think?
I pick Ryan.
Okay, why
oh,
Ryan?
Be, because a nice person to be a millionaire.
huh?
He would be a nice millionaire. I would agree with that. Ryan, who are you picking?
Probably you, Kate.
Why is that?
I think you'd be smart at doing something that could earn $1 million.
Cool. All right. Jeff, what about you?
Um, Actually, I'm already a millionaire.
Well, if you
Really?
really were, you shouldn't be telling about it.
All right, Jeff.
If you don't want
Um,
people trying to go ask money for money from you or to use you for that, like
Uh,
you still should be the person you are, regardless of what. Yeah,
no, I keep that to myself, Ryan.
yeah.
okay. I would pick Noel because I think Noel would put on a Broadway production and become a millionaire. All right. Next up, which person on this podcast would be most likely to appear on the Jumbotron at a sporting event?
Hmm.
Noel, who are you picking? Who's going to be on the Jumbotron? You know those the big TVs at the sports games?
I pick you.
Why me?
Be, be, because you're outstanding and fascinating.
Wow. Thank you for that. Okay, Ryan, what about you?
Hmm.
I think probably Jeff because he has some great enthusiasm.
That's true. Jeff is an enthusiastic guy.
Yeah.
Jeff, who are you picking?
Ryan.
Oh,
Okay. Why Ryan?
Uh, I think because I kind of like his sense of humor.
A
oh,
sense of
thank you.
humor. That is a good one. Okay, I would pick. Hmm. I think I'd pick Jeff because I could see you doing some dance moves on the
Oh,
Jumbotron, getting the crowd moving, you know? Okay. You guys ready? Do you think we can do two more?
Yeah.
Okay. Which person on this podcast would be most likely to win a hot dog eating contest?
Hell no. Ooh, not me.
Not you, Jeff or Noel.
No.
Who do you think would win?
Um. Does it have the people on the podcast?
mhm.
You gotta pick one of the four of
Yeah.
us.
Okay. What about Jeff?
All right, why do you think Jeff would win the hot dog eating contest?
If he eats slowly and cuts it, then then he won't have to get sick.
Okay. Ryan, what about you?
I think Jeff because he's have quite the appetite to be able to handle eating a lot of hot dogs.
Okay. Jeff, who do you think would win?
You.
Me? Why me?
Because you eat so fast.
Uh,
What? When have you watched me eat so fast? I think you're being silly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, uh, I just see you eat something and you have to eat very slowly.
Okay. All right. Well, a vote for me. Um, who do I think would win a hot dog eating contest? Ryan, you seem like a determined guy. I think you
Yes.
could pull it off. I think you could win it. Okay.
Mhm.
Last one. Everyone, get thinking, get your
Yep.
creative juices flowing. Which person on this podcast would be most likely to be mistaken for a celebrity?
Hmm.
You, Kate.
Why?
You, a nice lady.
I don't know if I look like any celebrities though.
But you almost look not kind of Taylor Swift, but
Okay, I'll take it. Ryan, who are you voting for?
next Madonna.
Probably you, Kate, but I just don't know exactly what celebrity you could be mistaken for. Just
That's
that you most
okay.
likely do.
Okay. Jeff, what about you?
I don't know.
Who do you think, out of the four of us, you can vote for yourself if you want to, who would be most likely to be mistaken for a celebrity?
I can be Brad Pitt if you want me to.
Wow. Noel's offering out Brad Pitt.
Okay, I would go for that.
Okay, cool. I think I would also go for Noel because I don't know, you've just got some Broadway acting talent going on. I feel like there would be a mistaken celebrity sighting. Okay. Any other thoughts on who's most likely to?
I don't think
Good.
Yeah,
Jeff, you want to take us to break?
we'll be right back.
Webcast is brought to you by
Your ad is right here. Your ad is right here.
It is right here. Ryan, tell them about how their ad could be right here.
So you can sponsor the STRIVECast, $20 per episode. You can give us a call at 207-774-6278 or email strivecast@pslstrive.org. And let's work a deal with you.
That's right. And the longer you sponsor, the better deal we can give you. So reach out today.
yeah.
Jeff, would you like to take us a break?
Yes, Pete. Looking cool, dude. We'll be right back.
All right, we are back, and Noel's gonna kick us off with his segment. Noel, what are we doing?
Review and preview.
Okay, what are we reviewing?
Father's Day.
Okay, what happened? What was the plan? What went on this weekend?
Spending time with my family and having fun with them.
Nice. What'd you guys do?
A boat ride and having some dinner and enjoying fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds great. Sounds like a good celebration. What did everyone else do for Father's Day?
So I said hi to my dad, but he was busy today. But yeah, there was much for Father's Day this year.
It's nice that you said hi, though. Jeff, what about you?
Um, um, I got my dad a car and a CD that I picked up for him. A Queen.
Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Well, sounds like successful Father's Days. Noel, what are we going to preview today?
Having on the roof.
Okay, what are we thinking and feeling about Kevin on the Roof?
A lot of fun having him on the roof.
Yeah? Okay. Do you want to maybe explain to our listeners what Kevin on the Roof is?
Fundraising for Strive.
Mm-hmm. And why does Kevin go on the roof?
To help Strive to make money.
Yeah, and he can't come down until we raise our fundraising goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What are you guys looking forward to with Kevin on the Roof this year?
I don't know.
Do you all go and drop off money in the bucket ever? Have you done that before?
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fun. Kevin lowers his bucket and then you can put some money in there. And he doesn't come off the roof, huh? He eats his meals up there. He sleeps up there, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys ever be, Kevin, would you ever go up on the roof?
Not really.
Fair enough.
Maybe.
Maybe
That'd be a hard one though.
that would be. It's a tough one. It's
Mhm.
he's devoted to Strive, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. Any other thoughts about Kevin on the Roof this year?
Really?
We have a few more months until it kicks off,
Mhm.
so lots of time to get excited for it.
I
Mm-hmm.
know a lot of people commonly ask, like, well, how did he use the bathroom if he's up there so long? That's always a common one.
Yeah, luckily figures it out, right?
Mhm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
a will, there's a way. All right. Any other thing we need to cover? Are we good?
Good.
Okay. Take
I
us
think
to break.
yes.
Wait.
We will be right back.
Here we go.
Okay, we are back. Jeff's segment. Yay, Jeff! We are going to be doing our Mount Rushmore. What are we doing it on, Jeff?
Um, I don't know.
Maybe a barbecue beach day.
Yes.
Perfect. That sounds pretty fun to me. Should we go around and say what we would bring to this wonderful barbecue beach day?
Yes.
Okay, Jeff, you kick us off. It's your segment. What would you bring?
Beach, ball.
Beach ball. That's a great one. That's a good one. All right, Noel, you want to go next?
How about a tennis racket?
Tennis racket. Very sporty. I like it. Okay, Ryan, what about you?
Horseshoes.
Horseshoes. Wow, lots of
I like
games.
playing horseshoes.
It's a good one. I think I would bring some burgers. I would barbecue some burgers at the beach. All right, Jeff, what else?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs, beach ball and hot dogs. No, what else are you bringing?
How about a blanket and a box of pop?
And a what?
A box of pop. A towel and a box of popcorn.
Popcorn. Nice. Okay. Ryan, what about you?
Um, how about egg salad?
Egg salad. Okay. Okay, I have a hamburger. I think I would also bring an umbrella. Keep my eyes out of the sun. All right, Jeff, what else are you bringing? You got beach ball and hot dogs so far.
I brought a surf. A surf. A surf. The board.
Surfboard. Nice. Have you ever surfboarded before?
No.
No, but now's the time to learn, right?
Uh, it,
Nice.
yeah. I don't really surf very much.
You don't surf? Would you ever want to learn how to surf? Maybe?
Um. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Noel, what about you? What else do you bring in? Blanket, box of popcorn,
What about a tennis racket?
tennis racket. Okay. Didn't we already have a tennis racket?
I meant a football.
A football. Okay, fair enough. Love it. Ryan, what about you? Horseshoes, egg salad, and
Maybe a good dessert like cookies.
cookies?
Yeah. Or I
Okay,
don't know,
solid.
actually, take that back, like s'mores.
S'mores, even
That's a
better.
good
That's a
like
great
summer
one.
thing.
It's a great summer thing to have. Okay, I have hamburgers, umbrellas. I think I'd also bring a soccer ball.
Mhm.
All right, should we do one more? One more circle around? Jeff, what else are you bringing? Beach ball, hot dog, surfboard, and
I was going to say soccer ball.
soccer ball. Okay, so I'm bringing a soccer ball. You also gonna bring one? We both playing soccer?
Well, I think we're supposed to choose our own.
Actually, I was going to go with actually, football because I love football.
Okay, we'll go with it. We'll have multiple footballs going on at this beach barbecue. Noel, what else do you bring in? Tennis racket, you got a blanket, you have a box of popcorn, you got a football,
When it gets wet outside, I'll be in the rain jacket.
a rain jacket. Okay, I like it. Prepared for all the elements.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, Ryan, what about you?
Sausage.
Sausage.
Yes.
Okay, creative. All right, I think I'm gonna add ice cream to my list.
Mm.
Okay, let's listen up, see who's got the best list. Jeff, the one and only, has a beach ball, hot dogs, surfboard, and a football. Sounds pretty fun. Noel has a tennis racket, a blanket, a box of popcorn, football, and a rain jacket. Ryan's got horseshoes, egg salad, s'mores, and sausage. And I'd have a hamburger, an umbrella, a soccer ball, and ice cream. Jeff, what do you think? Who's got the best list?
Um, you.
Oh, wow. Thank you. You guys are so kind to me. Okay, cool. All right, what would be our bottom of the mountain? What are things that we
Oh,
are
well,
not
I think
bringing?
we all vote too. It's like Noel and I and me and you, Kate, can vote
Oh,
too.
we all should vote?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Um,
Ryan, who are you voting for?
I vote for you too, Kate, because
Wow,
burgers and ice cream, yes, especially.
that is a pretty good combo. I
I,
would agree.
I vote for you too.
Looks
Wow,
like Kate
guys, you're
wins
just
out on the
hyping me
vote.
up. Thank you.
And
That's
what
so
about you,
kind of
Kate?
you.
Who else would you vote for? I know you still won that
Um,
one.
okay, well, I'm gonna divide my vote three ways. That's probably not what you guys normally do, but I
Oh,
feel
it's
like
okay.
you'll have good
But you
things.
still
I
win
like
out anyways, regardless.
yeah. I like the surfboard from Jeff's list. I like the popcorn from
Yeah.
Noel's list, and I like the s'mores from your list, Ryan. So we've got some good options. Maybe we should
Yes.
combine your lists to the ultimate Mount
Oh,
Rush. Okay.
but I guess now we
Yeah.
gotta think of things by the bottom of the mountain. Well, they say
Bottom
call
of
the
the
worst thing
mountain.
you bring.
What would be the worst things? Okay. Jeff, you want to kick it off? What would be the worst things to bring to a barbecue beach day?
Um, a sun.
What do you say?
I said a thunderstorm.
A
Oh,
thunderstorm.
thunderstorm. That would be bad. Don't bring any
If you can actually bring one,
thunderstorms.
it'd be the worst to bring.
Hey,
How
that sounds terrible.
how about a toga?
That would also be bad.
I told
Okay. You guys are silly. Okay. Ryan, what about you?
Ticks.
That would be bad. That would be very bad. I'm gonna say rotten rotten fruit. That sounds like it
Oh,
would ruin my barbecue. Jeff, is there anything else that you would not bring?
don't bring a tank top.
Don't bring it. Really? You wouldn't wear a tank top?
Uh, uh, I don't know.
I
If
mean,
it
there's no wrong opinions here. They're all yours. If
It's
you wouldn't
true.
bring it, then
Hey,
you.
if that would ruin your beach day, fair enough.
I I
Okay.
will I will bring a glove,
You would bring or you would not bring?
a winter glove.
A
Yeah, this is
winter
the
glove.
bottom of the
Okay, that would
mountain,
be
like
bad.
stuff you wouldn't bring because you
Yeah,
hate
that
them.
that would I would not bring a winter glove either. That seems silly. All right, Ryan, what about you?
Um, let's see here. Rotten eggs.
Yeah, that would be really gross. That would ruin the egg salad from earlier. Um, what else would I have? Okay, I have rotten fruit. Probably like a winter coat, like a puffy winter coat. I don't think I would bring that.
No.
I know.
Okay. So this is a pretty good list. These are definitely some bad things to bring. Bottom of the mountain. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
How about juicy fruit?
Juicy fruit?
Are you saying as in the fruit itself being juicy or the brain of the juice boxes? The
The,
juice pouches.
the juice box. Juice box.
Yes, but what you wouldn't want to bring? Yeah, I mean, it's your opinion.
Yeah.
So true. All
If,
right, so
if
Jeff isn't bringing any thunderstorms or tank tops. Noel's not bringing any winter gloves and juice boxes. Ryan says no to rotten eggs, and I say no to rotten fruit.
And then note the
And a
ticks as
fucking
well.
drink. Yes, and the ticks. Those are bad. I didn't know those were a thing until I got to Maine.
Oh,
Okay, I know. Rude
let's
awakening.
see. I
Anything
think
else? Are we good?
mhm.
so. I think Kate, you
Okay.
would to me would be that'd be the worst to bring though. I think this
Yeah.
I myself do well.
Yeah. Ryan, I don't like the ticks and the rotten eggs. I'm gonna be
No, but
real.
what about you, Noel and Jeff? What would you vote as the worst? Tell you something.
I think I go for Jeff.
Go with
Jeff's
Jeff, okay.
thunderstorms are bad. I would agree. Jeff, what about you? Who has the worst list?
I know.
I think probably actually me.
You think you
But
have the worst
besides
list?
yourself, what would you vote for though?
Yes.
Who would you give
Anyone
second place
besides
to?
yourself, what would you vote on for the worst? You think it stood out as like a worst to bring?
All right, so Jeff, if you put yourself in first place, who would you put in second place for the best list of the worst things to bring? You're number one with the thunderstorms. Who
Yeah, of
who would
course
you
you
put in
speak for
second
yourself on
place?
those, but it's like what you're saying like besides your own.
Um, I don't know.
Hard
Maybe
to
would you
decide
maybe
too.
pick Noel? Noel's got winter gloves on his list.
Uh,
Oh,
yes. I vote for NT.
so
Okay,
it's around the even tie, it sounds like.
perfect. Sounds great. Jeff, do you want to take us to break?
Yes, we'll be right back.
STRIVECast is brought to you by
Listeners like who?
And listeners like Emmanuel BD.
Awesome. Yay. Listener of the week.
And how can people become listener of the week? So you can
You can call us at 207 774 6278.
good.
Perfect.
Also email strivecast at pslstrive.org. Leave a reaction on a social media post, comment, leave a review. Let us know you're listening.
So true.
Like on X is one of our social media sites.
Yep. Lots of options,
Yeah.
ways to get involved and become the
Mhm.
listener of the week, right, guys?
Mhm.
Yes, that is correct.
Awesome. All right. Anything else?
No.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Let's
And
let's
we'll
wrap it
be
up.
Wrap it up.
no, not yet, but we will soon.
Oh.
So want to take us a break?
Yeah. Welcome to break. Wrap it up.
It's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
So Noel, you got your disgusting wrap of the week this week?
Yeah. It's gonna be a peanut butter sandwich and casserole and a BOT.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Strive is still hiring. It was a sign bonus at $1,500. Check out pslstrive.org/employment.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
We're going in our next month, the Strive for 5 Phone Road 5K Run and Walk. Check out pslstrive.org/strive for 5 for more information. It's not too late to sign up if you're interested.
We'll be having a pancake breakfast afterwards, huh?
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else we like to talk about? Yeah, I know we got Cal on the Roof coming up this fall, I think around in September.
Yep. Not for a little bit, but
No.
it'll be here soon enough.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to talk about before we
Not
say
really.
goodbye to our audience?
Not really.
Oh.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Audience.
Hi.